Welcome to my channel, welcome to my channel. She's a movie, she's a movie, she's a queen, she's a queen. I am a spiritual individual. Come get groovy with a goddess. I do curse on this channel. If you do not like that certain man, by all means, please put an egg in your shoe and scram. God damn, why they hating on that nigga fam? So I just woke up from a nap. And it was very interesting because this nap was legit only like 30 minutes. It was only like 30 or 40 minutes. And I work from home today because I woke up and my throat was like kind of hurting or whatever. So, and this dream was like fucking wild. Okay, so first it started off with me. Mind you, I just told y'all that I just got back from the Bahamas like 2 weeks ago. So it was kind of like that. It was me and the person who I went to the Bahamas with. It's like we was going through the security, 1:11 on the clock. We was going through the security all over again. But I was trying to sneak in my vape pen, and then I was trying to sneak in a blunt. But they was trying to get me to stand on something. Like, they was trying to get me to stand on something. It looked different in my dream room, but it was the lady standing right there, and she was like, stand right here. But it was right at the edge. For some reason, it looked like a mall. Like, it was right at the edge, but we was like really high up, and I was really afraid of heights. Like, I am afraid of heights, and I do get like this, but it was like intense. Like, I'm crying, I'm boohoo crying because she want me to stand up on something. Like, they like, just stand up, just stand up. I'm like, no, it's too high. Like, it's too high. So she like, just go ahead. Like, I guess I was just crying so much. Like, she tried to move the thing up for me to stand on it, but it was still too close to the edge. And so I just kept crying. I'm crying. And it wasn't even for me to be slick to, like, she just ended up saying, go ahead, okay? But it's like I ended up being able to get on the plane with marijuana, okay? Because of me crying and all that other stuff. But I really was not trying to do it to be slick. I just really was afraid of heights. And she had the thing that I needed to stand on too close to the rail, like too close to the edge, okay? So we get on the plane. I'm with my friend. And it's interesting because two people that I recognize from the show, the Shy was in my dream, and they was on the plane. So I was like talking to them or whatever. They was like, I was like still afraid because they had seen me. They seen me crying or whatever. And so one of them had came up to me, and he was like, you want to talk? Like, you want to talk about it or whatever? And it was interesting because it didn't feel like he was talking about the flight. Like, I was crying. It's like, fast forward, I was crying about something else as well, okay? So this is just it was just really strange. Okay, so I'm talking to him, like, he was like really calm, really smooth, calm, like cool, calm and collected, like really sweet or whatever. And in the dream, it was the guy Nook from The Shy. It was him. And he was talking to me, and he was like, it's gonna be okay, like everything's gonna be okay. And out of nowhere, the plane started turning. Like, the plane is going like this, but it just starts turning like this. And I had just put on my seatbelt, and then I literally felt like, while I'm dreaming, I feel myself like literally turning every which way, like just in the fucking plane, just turning. And then the worst part about it was I felt everybody else turning with me. So it was like people, like we were all just in the plane, out of our seats, just falling all over the fucking plane. Like, while the plane just goes in circles, like we're all just falling all over the fucking place. So I'm trying to grab my friend that I got on the plane with. He's a little older, so I'm trying to like protect him. But like, he's heavy, so it's like I couldn't really protect him like I was trying to protect him. And it was weird because I knew something wasn't right about it, because we were on a plane, 444 on the clock. We were on a plane, but we were taking off from the freeway. So what I got from it is like, there could be a plane crash on a freeway, or there's something symbolic about a plane crashing on a freeway. But then we ended up crashing in the jungle. So like I said, we took off from the freeway on this plane, and then we crashed in the jungle. It was a female pilot, okay? Not to say anything, not to throw shade, but it was the strangest thing. And so then we all had like we all had tasks, like we gave each other tasks and see who could hunt the food or whatever. But the guy from the shy who was in the dream, he had like these little rice balls, like that you go on vacation with. You always see people take a picture of it, like in a pineapple or whatever, with the seafood, the rice, and all of that stuff. He had one of those, but he was trying to find who he wanted to share it with. And he was trying to find me, and then when he found me, I was trying to find my best friend. So it was like real interesting or whatever. So then I ended up, fast forward, I ended up being in this house, and I was roommates, okay? And I wrote all this stuff down, but I kind of want to just say it before I pull cards and then read. But we were roommates, like me and my like the guy that broke my heart or whatever, my twin or whatever. Like, we were roommates, and in real life, like, I know who this person is. But we were roommates or whatever, and he got a new girl, and which he does, okay? But it's really not about me. But this is what I saw in the dream. So I saw the new girl, like, it was a man. It was his girlfriend, and it was like they crew, like it was they crew of people, and she seemed like she was just like, oh, like she was like aching or whatever, but they was like in the bathroom, like, but for some reason it looked like she was standing up in the toilet. Like, it wasn't like she was bent over in the toilet throwing up. It was like it looked like she was standing up in the toilet, and then he was sitting on the toilet. Like, the guy was sitting on the toilet, and he had his arm wrapped around her body like this, and she was just like, oh, like achy, real achy. And then they had like got their stuff to move out. And so I went to look in his room. I'm like, I wonder if like his room is bigger than my room. So I went to look in his room, and I was like, nah, like his room not bigger than my room. I'm gonna just keep my room. And then it was weird because I went to the next room, and then I was like, I asked my great grandma. My great grandma and my nana passed away. But I asked my great grandma, I was like, can I have a nana room? And it was like weird because they passed away at the same time. So I was like, can I have a nana room, Grammy? And she was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, but you got to be very careful in here. And it was a beautiful room. Like, it was so pretty. It was like silver curtains. It was a lot of like little glass structure, like figures. It was just a lot of color. It was so pretty. It was so dainty. Like, everything I could have wanted for a room was in my nana's room. And then it meant the most because it was like real, like symbolic. It was real significant. I knew to treat this room with care. And yeah, that's how it was. But then like I started like gagging, and it felt like something was in my throat. And this is where it ended at, because I started drooling. Like, when I like, y'all, I would show you my pillow, but it's a little embarrassing. Like, it's like really wet. Like, my pillow is like soaking wet from me drooling. Because in the dream, while my grandma was talking to me, she was like, something about my father. And then I was like, and I reached in my mouth and I pulled some skin from like a piece of sausage. So I pulled it and it came out. But then I felt it again. So I reached in my mouth and I pulled it again. But this time it was really long. Like, y'all, it was so long that it felt like I was going to pull my own fucking tongue out my mouth. Like, I never experienced nothing like this. But it was like I done did the astral projection. I did all that shit. Like, I done had dreams that actually came true. Like, I done did all that shit. But I've never pulled something out of my body like that. Like, I was just pulling the skin, and it was just, I was just like, and it was just like coming out. Like, it was so much. And then that part finally came out. Then I felt it again. I'm like, Then I reached in my hand and I grabbed it, and it's long again. So by the time it started freaking me out, I just like, my slob ended up waking me up. Like, my slob ended up waking me up. And that could be somebody, because I know slimes, blood say slimes, and I got on all red. I got on a red shirt and red pants. So maybe you know somebody who gang bang, or you know somebody who used to gang bang, or your father used to be in a gang. I don't know. Like, so I'm about to pull these energy, but I want y'all to see how I wrote this out, because when I wrote it out, I kind of read like how I perceived it as well, okay? So mind y'all, I just told y'all what I dreamed. Now I'm about to share it to y'all what I just wrote down. So I wrote sausage. Oh, again, when I was like trying to see the room or whatever to go and look at his room, his friends, they was leaving, but they saw me look in his room, and they was like, aha, like they was all laughing at me. And I guess it was for me getting left or whatever, I don't know. But they was laughing, and I got embarrassed, so I ran in my room and shut the door. And then I was like looking at them through my door, but there wasn't a peephole. Like, it was so weird. Like, I could see them through. I knew that I closed the door. I knew I was looking through the door in my dream, but there was not a peephole. I was just looking at the door, and I could see right through it. 11:11 on the clock, okay? So sausage link, seafood, plane crash, people falling all over each other, the bedroom, okay, spiritual, grandma's room, okay, stealing your clothes, okay. So when I had looked in his room after the people had left, I had went back to his room, and I saw like a bunch of baby shoes, and then I saw these pants. For some reason, I correlated them with a girl that I knew. And I'm like, oh wow, you got her pants in here. Okay, so somebody might find something of someone else's. It might not be as big as pants. It might be like as small as an earring. Like, you might find something of your partner's, or I don't know what this is, or it's like somebody is giving you something, but they're really giving you something that belongs to someone else. Or you moved out of someone's house and they moved someone else in, and whatever you left behind, they're now like the new person is wearing it. Like, it's like some really weird shit like that. So yeah, so, or maybe you're with a partner right now, but you all feel more so like roommates. I accumulated. So okay, so maybe someone is gonna wait until they accumulate enough money to leave, or someone and their partner are not sleeping in the same room or in the same bed. They're not sleeping together. Okay, someone is with someone and they're not in the same room. I'm sorry, that sausage shit really just threw me through a loop. But we're gonna get on that. So someone may meet an actor or meet someone very significant on a plane, okay? You might meet someone with some type of wealthy status on a plane. Okay, someone else was I had a dream in the dream as well, while they were moving their things out of the next room next door. In my dream again, I was on my computer, and for some odd reason, like, my manager came into my room, and she was like, what are you doing? We have a meeting at such and such. Okay, so what I correlated with when I woke up, it was like someone might get caught with something on their work computer. I'm seeing this like a judge or someone. There's gonna be some type of sting or some type of bust where there's something about some information being on a work computer, or someone is cheating, but they're using their work computer, and that's gonna get them let go. Okay. There was a group of bullies, again, the group of bullies who were teasing me, like they were like pointing me out. Okay, someone helps you with their reading, so there's someone really genuine on this app that's helping you with your readings. It doesn't have to be me. I'm not saying that it's me, but there is someone who is really helping you with with their readings, and this is for a reason, okay? But there's also someone who is taking people's readings, okay? So there is like someone who's like that's like a thing on here. This is like the energy that I'm getting from this community since I've been on it, the tarot community. And I'm not using tarot cards, but I'm pulling cards. This is something that I've realized. There's few people on here who like tells the truth or tell it like it is. And this is not like to judge the way people look or the way people talk, but there's something about someone judging a person by the way they look, or judging a person by the language that they use, or if they smoke or not, or it's like judging this person and how they read. But yet this is a true divine person. Like, this isn't like you're sitting here, oh, she got a tattoo right here, or she cursed like this, she cursed like that, or why her hair look like that. It's like someone is really ridiculing someone else, but like this is somebody who could really give you actual messages. Okay, so and then I also saw like there's someone who's a little more, and not to go against people who are soft spoken, because I'm soft spoken as well, but like there's someone who is like softer spoken, or who pretty much figure out how to like appease the masses, or how to appease everyone and not seem too raunchy or risque. But they're taking messages. Okay, so the same person who is appearing to be soft and kind and this and that, they're going to the ghetto girls, okay, or the ghetto guys, and they're taking their messages and they're flipping it. Okay, so it's like they're making PG readings. Okay, so if you have a rated reading, someone is going to take it and flip it and make it PG, but it's not the same. It just sounds really good, and the only reason why it sounds good is because it's derived in your energy. Okay. Oh shit, what else? Yes, this masculine is spoiling someone, okay? So all of the baby shoes that I saw was like spoiling a new baby. Someone is spoiling a new baby. But in this dream, and it's okay to baby your lover, but like at a point in time, it's like, okay, like when are you gonna like get the fuck up? I was seeing, in the way that I interpret this, was like someone is taking care of someone else that's not their divine partner. Okay, and they this divine partner and their new person, they like to bully you. Okay, someone wants you to be choked up about this, or someone wants you to second guess your words. Okay. um yeah, so when they try to steal your light, and this is what I got the other day, like jellyfishing, right? I got like SpongeBob trying to catch the jellyfish. It's almost like that in the spirit. Okay, but it's these energies, and I almost say incubus succubus, like it's these energies that drain other people's energies. Like they're SpongeBob and Patrick, and those true divine light beings, they're the jellyfish. Okay, so it's like they're floating around, their lights are floating around. And then you have other people, like literally, like, and I'm sitting here looking at the word beach right now, like someone literally is like playing, making a game of like trying to capture these lights, or trying to capture these souls. um but then I also saw like these motherfuckers like are Weenie Hut, like they're Weenie Hut juniors. And then it made me think about the time where I'm gonna say Michael Jackson. I don't know why I almost said that, but the time where SpongeBob had um the muscular arms, and he was like acting like he was super strong, but he couldn't even lift a fucking bottle of ketchup. Like that's really what I'm getting. Like people really need to catch up to you, and they can't even, like, they need to catch up, because not only can they not even catch up, they can't even lift a fucking bottle of ketchup. Like it's really giving like weak. Okay, and again, I have on all red. Okay, so someone can't lift you, someone can't lift a finger, like someone, when they try to lift a finger to touch you, they can't even fucking touch you. Like they can't lift you, they can't get close enough. Okay, even if they can get close or next to you, if they can get in the same room, they can't get as close as they used to. So if this is someone who used to be able to access your energy, they can't do it anymore. They don't know how to do it anymore. Okay. um yeah, your new person is the person who is going to deflate your old person's um big cocky attitude. Okay, so someone moved on, but they don't expect you to. Or if they do see you move on, it's like, oh, no one will ever be like me, or no one will ever pipe her down like me, no one will ever give her sausage like me, or yeah, but she was choking on my sausage. Like, this, it's giving really immature weenie hut shit. Like, yeah, they ain't got no money like me or whatever. And then you meet an actor, like, or you meet someone who's like well known, or a community leader. I was getting community leader as well the other day. Like, or you meet someone who can really change your life, and it's like deflate, like, instantly. Like, again, red, like, pop the balloon. Like, your new guy is gonna come and like pop the guy's balloon. Like, fuck are you talking about? Excuse me. Yeah, so someone could be pregnant, but they're getting spoiled. So someone walked right into someone walked right into baggage. Because I'm thinking about baggage claim, the airplane. Someone walked right into baggage and they picked it up like it was like a fucking, like a fucking trophy, okay? Like, they picked it up like it was just nothing, but now they're carrying more than what they can bear. They're carrying a little too much. Their load is way heavier than what it was when it was with you, okay? Yeah, now he has two babies, okay? The actual baby and the one that he made kids with, okay? And it was like cute at first, but like now it's like, bitch, my pockets are seeing this, okay? Or someone is like dealing with postpartum depression and they're not the same person that they were, or they get to saying shit that they never said, and you can tell that they meant what they're saying. But from this perspective, and from feminine perspective, back to like seeing the room or whatever, it's almost like the ancestors are placing you in the same energy that they assisted your family with, okay? So when we say ancestors, it doesn't have to be like, oh, my immediate grandma. Like, this could be your grandmother's 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 grandmother, right? So it's like, what I got from this was, you know, hey, we're gonna place you into this new room, into this new atmosphere, into this new energy, and this is the same energy that I place your grandmother in, or this is the same energy that I place your great grandmother in. You can trust me. I'm your great 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 great. Okay, so it's like you have a long line and lineage of people assisting you. 2212 on the clock. Okay. It's going to be really evident by what comes in for you. So someone else didn't feel like you were worth, I said work. Someone could work in the part. Again, I said someone could be gang banging. So like there could be like some type of community service, or I must say customer service. So you might work customer service, but you're going to come across someone who doesn't need you to work. Like, you don't have to work. And I know that sounds like far-fetched, but this is like really what I'm getting. This is like someone who's like, you don't have to. Like, you can if you want to, but you don't have to. But this is like so unexpected. Like, you had an SOS out. I'm sitting here looking at SOS. You had an SOS out and people flew right past you. People watched you drown, but they watched you bring yourself back to life. They were here for it all. They were here watching it all and taking it all, seeing it all, soaking it up, okay? Someone had first row seats to your struggle, and now they're about to have first row sheets. Now they're about to have front row seat, or first seat to riches, to your riches, okay? So they're not moving. They're glued to their seats. They can't move, okay? They can't move. Now they're like, first it went from, oh, we're gonna bully her, it's so funny, but now your life is like actual entertainment, okay? And the other day I said are you not entertained? Like, now your life is like actual entertainment. Now someone can't stop watching because they're just wanting to know what you're gonna do next. I pulled these cards yesterday, but I didn't do the reading, but it's almost like the same energy, so I'm just going to see the way that they come out now. The way that this comes out. Someone wants you, so job interview, right? You might meet someone who's like, and I just said you could work in customer service. You could either get a promotion, or you can meet someone who's just going to be like, you know, just, you don't have to do that. And you're still gonna put in your 2 weeks notice because that's just the type of person you are. Or that's like hitting the lottery, right? And then it's like, okay, I hit the lottery for like a couple $1,000,000 today, and I go pick up my money tomorrow, but I still have to work these next 2 weeks. And people are telling you, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you working? Why are you putting in the 2 weeks notice? But this is the kind of person that you are, and this is what is gonna solidify your newfound wealth. Okay, you have integrity, you have morale. Yeah, you have morale. Some people don't have integrity and they don't have high morals. You have very good morals. Yeah, these people, like I said, these people don't have integrity. So someone went too far with bullying you. They bullied you right into success. Okay, you bullied me right into my Superman's arms. Okay, you bullied me right to the person that I needed to be with. Okay, so yeah, you're the newbie on the block. You're the newbie on the block. Okay, this person is going to start catcalling, and it's so funny that's back to back. They're going to start catcalling you. So the same people who dissed you are going to be the same people in the crowd. So maybe you do something that, you have to be on stage for, whatever. But this is like people catcalling you. So people who once ignored you are now like, ooh, sexy, hey, girl in the red shirt, like one of those kind of things. Hey, your booty fat. Like they're doing this because they can't have a full conversation with you, even if they fucking wanted to. So the only thing that they can do is just catcall from the side. I just heard you're hating from the outside of the club, you can't even get in. Yeah, someone can't get in. Someone did so much shit with this group. Yeah, see, so it says here, like, this group. This is what I put yesterday. I can bring in the other cards, which I will. But someone did so much shit with this group that now they're outside of the club. Or they're inside of a club, but you're inside of an even bigger one. Okay, so what I was getting as well was, like, there was a spiral staircase. These people were jellyfishing for your light all through this area. They jellyfish for your light everywhere you go. They were jellyfishing for your light, and your ancestors got tired of it. And usually they say, oh, take the stairs and not the elevator. No, your ancestors are coming down themselves. Okay, your ancestors are coming down themselves, and they're in an elevator. So there's one angel on one side and there's one angel on the other side. Yeah, and they're with you from today until the end of time. Okay, like they're coming straight from heaven in an elevator, and they're beaming you up. And no, it's not like, oh, I'm beaming, and this is just how I saw it. It's not like, oh, I'm beaming you up and it's time to go to heaven now, because this may be what people have for you, because it says this plot failed miserably, right? So someone maybe had the goal to get you to take yourself out. Okay, but now they're fighting with this. Now they're dealing with these type of struggles. Okay, or someone's finances isn't the same. Okay, but it says today until, and what I was just getting was like one ancestor on one side, one ancestor on another side. These are both your angels. They see you being caught up, right? They see you like running and trying to find a way out. And then the elevator comes down and it opens and you get on, and then they close it right in the, like, because I saw that in the dream as well. Like they close it right when these entities or these deities are trying to attack you, right? So it's like, okay, the angels came, just picture it like, right, you have a building, right? The angels are coming from the 100th floor. They're coming down to pick you up from the 10th to bring you up to the 50th. Okay, so they drop you off and then they just continue going where you're going. So it's like the ancestors came down, literally picked you up and elevated you above these people. Okay, they literally came and picked you up themselves. Like these people fucked with you so bad that the ancestors were like, you know what, well, I'll do it myself. Okay, like I'll do it myself. So someone may want to say like, I'm your person after this, but they don't, like, yeah, it's like, and it's like a lot of SpongeBob references. So it's like, now I'm hearing like, I'm Dirty Dan, no, I'm Dirty Dan, I'm Dirty Dan, no, I'm Dirty Dan. Okay, so like you once had a twin that you thought that it would be like today and until like forever, the end of time, right? But they had plans for you for like chasing them. Okay, so they were chasing you, but they really wanted you to chase them. Okay, how does that sound? So maybe at first you were the light that was chasing this darkness because you felt like this was this was what was needed for you. You felt like y'all were equally yoked. You felt like this was the thing, but this wasn't. This was the plan. This was the plot to get you out of your angelic energy and get you into some low vibrational shit. This person may be a warlock, okay? Yeah, it fell. It just fell. So this person may come back and say, oh, I'm your person, after you meet a person, okay? So someone may see, yeah, it's almost like somebody see you getting spoiled, or somebody see someone loving on you, or someone is now curious, and then now they're coming out like, oh, I'm your person. And maybe they don't even come in like this. Maybe they're ejaculating, or they're looking at your picture. Someone is like jerking their meat or whatever, and it's like, now I'm trying to bring in the energy of her or him. Like, I want you to think of me. I want you to think of me. And the way someone is doing it is through a sexual way, okay? They're doing this through masturbation. They're tugging on you through masturbation. Or you might be masturbating and you randomly think of this person. That's because you two are just alike, but they're the dark side of you. Okay, so this is your twin. This is just your shadow. This is like not even shadow. This is like this is like the dark version. Someone's name could be Dan. Your grandfather's name could be Dan, like Daniel, Rogan. Okay, someone's gonna be losing fucking hair when they see you get what you deserve. 3111. I'm Dirty Dan. No, I'm Dirty Dan. Yeah, I just saw get the fuck up out of my energy. Yeah. So we get this a lot, like these dream hacks, right? Yeah, it's like someone hurt you out of ego. Okay, yeah. Someone hurt you out of ego. They made you the butt of their jokes. Okay, so you were paying attention to the jokes, right? Because it was like disrespect. Like, okay, that's disrespectful. Someone played way too fucking much in your energy, or they played way too much in your fucking face. Yeah, they went way too far, okay? But it started off with a job interview. So it could be like these false people try to make you feel under pressure. So maybe around these people, you always felt under some type of pressure. You always felt like you were on some type of scope. Like they were going to just judge you. Like, oh, well, if you want this, you got to do this. Or if you want this, it probably felt like these people, Derek. Somebody's name could be Derek or Darren. Someone dangled carrots in front of your face, okay? Or someone is going to go to Jared. He went to Jared. Okay, but then they're going to have to end up going to the doctor. Because I just heard, what's up, doc? Okay. Newbie on the block. Okay, so someone is going to marry someone who's going to give them an STD. I hate to say that. I hate to say that. But I'm not getting your energy. I'm really getting like this past person who bullied you with this group. Or who dream hacked you, who constantly hurt you on purpose out of ego, who constantly plotted against you, okay? Who constantly made these jokes. Yeah, this is really out here. Like, someone seriously is Weenie Huff fucking Jr. because they're picking. It's like someone did extra shit to find out about you, just to know about you, just to hope that you don't know about you. Because if you know about you, then you move on and you don't put anyone on a pedestal. So maybe at one point in time, you met a masculine who you knew was your twin, or you felt like it was your twin or your soulmate. And this person made a little bit more money. Yeah, it's like the shoe is gonna like change. Like the shoe is gonna change. I almost said the shoe is gonna fit. Okay, so this shoe is gonna fit for someone. Don't force it to fit. This is a general reading, but this is almost like this is almost like someone not wanting you to recognize who you are. Because the minute you recognize who you are, the minute you actually know your true identity, is the minute that you let these people go and you realize that they're beneath you. And that's the minute that your angels actually come and get you. Someone enjoys chasing you. Someone enjoys you chasing them. Okay? But your ancestors are like, enough. You've had enough time with this divine light. You didn't do anything but put it through some back and forth shit. Okay? So they had your light. They had you around, but they wanted you to run around like a dumbass today until forever. Like, and then in my shirt says pennies forever. Okay? Someone wanted you scraping pennies forever. Someone wanted you, yeah, like someone really wanted you scraping pennies forever. Yeah, your energy is yours and yours alone. So the ancestors got tired of this. They're like, okay, you're wasting her time. You're tiring her out. Someone tired you out in the spirit. Someone constantly was like, okay, let's race, let's race, let's race. And you will wake up tired. Okay, so maybe you had dreams where you were running and you got tired of running. You stopped running. That was the minute that someone came in for you. 3444 on the clock. Okay. Someone could be 34. Someone could be 43 or 33. I just heard 18, 24, and 27. Yeah, dreams of you. Okay, so we already got dream hacks here, and then we got dreams of you. Yeah, someone is Weenie Hut. Someone is Weenie Hut Jr. They claim to be stronger than what they actually are, but you're the one with the actual strength. So your energy, and again, it says your energy is yours and yours alone. So your energy, your ancestors are coming back, and they're like, look, take this. This is yours. This is all yours. Like, move in here. Okay, so someone moved into your spiritual house. Someone moved into your energetic realm. They moved into your energetic field just to realize that they can't, like, when they're in their own field, they can't really handle whatever comes to them. So you were the catalyst for this person's strength. Okay, and this is why they admire your strength. I'm surprised that's not out here. You were the catalyst to someone else's strength. I just saw 36 on the clock. So someone could also be 36. Okay, someone can have a 4-year-old. Or someone's going to wait 4 years before they say something to you, and you're already in this presidential state. You're in presidential suites, okay? Or someone only has 4 more years left on this earth or with another person. I'm dirty, Dan. Yeah, so these are like a lot of fake friends. People in general, this was like a lot of fake people. There's fake people dreaming of you. I'm hearing stop your shit. Me pulling a hella sausage skin out of my throat in the middle of my dream was not some ideal shit that I would like to experience, but it was really interesting because I woke up and I feel like I had the ability to actually speak. So whatever this is, like, it cleared me up. Like, it cleared me up, okay? So the ancestors are putting more confidence within you to say what it is that you need to say, even if it doesn't make that much sense. Someone is going to understand. The people who it's meant for, is if they're going to take it, okay? Yeah. So someone's going to say, will you marry me, right? This was right in the middle. Again, I said your ancestors might be they're at 100. I literally just pulled this right out the middle, right? So your ancestors are at 100, right? And they see you on stage 10. You got to take stage 10 with your ancestors, but you did it majorly by yourself. And now you're on 10 and you can't get to another. You keep going on. Maybe you've had dreams like that where you're like on the elevator and you're like not getting to the right floor. Like, because I was having that the other night. It was like I couldn't get to the right floor. I was trying to get to the 21st floor, but I was on the 10th floor, right? So that's where that 10 came from today when I used that analogy. Your ancestors saw you on the 10th floor being chased or running around, just being a light with no home. Okay, and so these ancestors came from the 100th and put you on the 50th, and now that you're on the 50th, this comes in, right? They're putting you on a level, on a vibrational level, where all of this comes in for you. Okay, abundance, love, all of this just comes in for you easily. Okay, and it happens like a blink of, I just heard like a blink of an eye. It happens at the blink of an eye. Yeah, this might be blended family. So you might be with someone who also have a child, or like who also have kids. You have kids. Like, this is going to be a blended family. It's going to be a beautiful reading. A beautiful family. Excuse me. But every time I look at this, I'm your person. It's like, I'm Dirty Dan, or I'm Dirty Dan. So it's like spirit's really telling me, like, don't listen to a person's word. Look at their actions. Look at their fruits, okay? and I smoke. So I have a song. I do music as well. And I say, I judge by the trees and I judge by the fruits. Okay, that was like a play, right? So you judge by the fruits, right? So someone is saying it's always been you. Maybe there's a realization or like some type of revelation, or like, I don't feel like these people were ever going to get tired of chasing your energy around. And when I say chasing your energy around, it's not like, oh, you're the runner, they're the chaser, or they're the chaser, or they're the runner, you're the chaser. It's not like that. It's like, no, someone was really putting you in turmoil spiritually, to where it's like cat and mouse. It's no way to settle down. It's no way to get cozied in. Like, it's no way to just move in, or when you move in, your stuff is missing. Like I said, you know, someone's giving your stuff away. It's just, it always felt like there was something missing, but not with where your ancestors is putting you, okay? Not with where your ancestors is putting you, because this is your energy. This is what's meant for you, okay? And you burned up a lot of energy, and you dimmed a lot of your light chasing around this group or this specific person, okay? This person who is willing to hurt you out of ego. Yeah, and that shit felt miserably, because you're gonna meet exactly who's your real person, okay? This dirty dick ass bitch can go somewhere else with that bullshit, because they're not, it don't matter. They tried the energy harvest off of you. This was a fake fucking person. This person had fake friends around them. This person was a fake person. Not only that, but they had people watching you who were also fake. So this was like, no one didn't even have to say anything. It was just like a bunch of fucking evil eyes looking at you. And that shit could be draining, right? Yeah, I just said I'm surprised we don't have I admire your strength. That's how I'm going to wrap this up. Okay, so someone admires your strength, but they'll never tell you, because they knew exactly what they did to try to make you weak. Okay, someone wanted you to be weak, but someone knew that you were destined to be strong. But in order to keep you from realizing that you were strong, they wanted to keep you in some type of cat and mouse. This was meant to be a distraction. So you're supposed to look at this person or these people, oh, I'm supposed to be with them, I'm supposed to be with them, to the point where you ignore your true people that come in, because you this is something like expect the unexpected. You would never expect the fact that you would be around these people. This is like, oh, I'm with Sierra right now. I would have never thought. Like, this is like one of those things. And I know that's not like for everybody, but like that's like the energy that it is. Or, oh, I got a show that's coming up, like I got an interview with Oprah. Like, I don't know, it's just something like, something's just so unexpected, like the friends, everything, that it's like I'm here at upper echelon, so everything's gonna just really change at like at a pivotal moment. Something's gonna really change. And so it's like, wow, I really admire your strength, because you had to be strong to even be able to get to that point, to be able to go outside. Okay, someone is you, they scared to come outside. So yeah, this person was in your head saying, I'm your person, I'm your person, I'm your person. So you even if they left you, even if they hurt you on purpose out of ego, even if they cheated on you, or they did all of this other shit, or they chose other people over you, they wanted you to be stuck in the house, because they wanted you to be stuck in the house, because they knew that this is what was coming for you. But if you're in the house, you won't meet this person. Okay, so that was the plan. Okay, let me just keep masturbating to her and keep like pulling on her energy, so she feels honestly like obligated, like someone wanted you to feel obligated to stay loyal to them, even though they showed you disloyalty. They showed you disloyalty. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap that up. Just keep being the best that you can be. Just be a beautiful person outside and in. Keep having that beautiful morale, and stay having integrity. Peace, guys.